everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of the Let's Play series. Guys, we're on the 40th episode, 40 episodes already into the series. I mean, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? Oh, being careless with my sword. Throwing my sword in celebration of 40 episodes. So, guys, thank you so much for all of the support you guys have showed for the series since my return. I really do appreciate it, my friends. We've been smashing 3,000 likes at least per episode for a while now. So, guys, that's going to continue to be the goal, guys. 3,000 likes would be fantastic. So, in today's episode, we are going to do what I said I'd do in the last episode, except we didn't get to do it because I was too busy trying to show off all the netherite stuff and dying and stuff. But anyways, I am pretty much re-established. I've got all of my old diamond stuffs back. I'm back up to 30 levels. I've got an ender chest. Sadly, I did lose a red shulker box that had some redstone components in it, but I have since made some more stuffs. So yeah, it's all good, my friends. I didn't lose that much. I mean, yeah, we lost our best tools and gear, but in terms of like actual possessions and whatnot, you know, we were pretty easily able to get re-established again. So yeah, that's all good, baby. That is all good in the hood. So guys, bone meal farm, that's what we're doing today, and there are going to be many sources of compostable materials to become bone meal, guys. We are going to put an item filter coming off of this chest here, which will filter down the seeds, because, you know, there's a lot of seeds going on. I'll probably just put like a chest here with one stack of seeds that we can constantly use, so we can, you know, do stuff that way, I guess. But, yeah, guys, it's going to be a great time. So we're going to have a composter coming off of that line there. We're going to have ourselves, obviously, the kelp. That is also going to be composted. And then finally, of course, we do have the poppies here, which are also going to be composted. So when it actually comes down to it, guys, there's going to be a lot of things being composted, and I am looking forward to it. So the question is, what do we start with? I think the thing that we start with is going to be this. Okay, we're going to begin here with the poppies. Alrighty, guys, so here's the real question. Can I do this first go? Now, as far as I know, we need to make sure that the first hopper coming out faces into a different block. I don't know why that is, but it is. It's the thing that you need to do. So we need a comparator to come off of that, and then we need a couple bits of redstone, rather like so, and then I believe we need to go down a block. So let's go and do that real quick. So down a block, rather like this. Okay, and then we go underneath, rather like so. We put in a redstone repeater, which will then power the next block, which will then have a redstone torch on it, okay? And then all we need to do is, you know, line the hopper and place it and you know, lead it to wherever it is it's going to go. So in this case, we're going to go ahead... Oh, hey! Ah! Okay, that's going a little bit quick there, broski. Jeez! Ah! Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, seems to be going well so far. That's supposed to be... Ah, no wonder why. So, as far as I know, you're supposed to have, like, 41 items in the first thing, and then the rest of it is just single stack. And then, yeah, that seems to have worked. So, if we right-click that, it should carry on. So any poppies that wind up going into that chest now will automatically get composted. So there we go, looking good. And then all we need to do from there is make this go to like a central chest. Alrighty, guys, so how's about we go ahead and just lead this into a double chest, huh? So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so that's the double chest up and running. All we need to do is lead all of the bone meal areas into it, right? So they all need to go inside of this chest. So, boom and a boom. Just need to make sure they're all in the right direction. Okay, so... Oh, what's going on here? Why is that one... Uh-huh. That's interesting. That doesn't seem to be filtering out correctly. Huh. Okay, right, I have an alternate idea, in which case maybe what we need to do is move this to, let's say, here, and then have the hopper go in there, okay? How does that sound? That sounds like a cool idea to me. Okay, will that even work? That's the real question, huh? Alrighty, guys, so I'm having to make a couple slight alterations here for the simple reason that the hoppers keep getting locked up and doing weird stuff. So instead of having the composter come off the bottom here where the redstone torch is sort of diagonally adjacent, what I am doing instead is I am bringing the composter out a little bit, right? So if I just pop up here, all we need to do is put down a hopper rather like that, and then we have the other hopper facing into it rather like so, and then we can get rid of that one, and then we're all fine and dandy. Yep, that's still got 41 in there, so if we put those back in there, that will now go no matter what, and it won't ever get locked up by this redstone torch here, because I think that's what was happening before. Oh, hello there, buddy. That's just a random chicken jockey. What? There's just a random chicken jockey going around. Okay. You do you, baby. You do you. But there you go, my friends. Seems to be working a treat, huh? Yeah, nice. Okay. So, ladies and gents, what we need to do now is make ourselves a water line this time. We're going to have a water line which will go into a composter. Let's say we put it right here. Okay, we'll put it right here, and then we simply just need to make the water... Wait, no we don't. We need to have a hopper and then water, and then, yeah. So hopper goes here. Okay, and then we need to sort of block the area off around it, I guess. Should be pretty simple, right? Alrighty, guys, so the next step is pretty simple. We've got all of the glass tubing in. All we need to do is get the water to flow. So, it might be an idea to do a little bit of this. Quickly switch, and then there we go. We can see just how far the water stretches. Now, what we're going to do is place in some slabs. Okay, we're going to place in the slabs so that the items can continue to flow. And then on the next block, we will have... oh, look at that! Hey! You just saw it there first, ladies and gentlemen. Right, real quick, once again, I'm just going to make a temporary infinite water source. The reason why I always put it, like, in the corner is because I just do. Get used to it, I guess. Alright, so there we go. Oh, gosh, it's got a bit dark down here, huh? Alright, well, let's get this sorted out. So there's the slab going on. That's pretty good. All we need to do now is get the second water source to go in. And then do that, and then just see where it goes. Okay, that's not quite ideal. I'd want that water source to sort of go round the corner. If we grab ourselves the glass back out. Boop, boop, there we go. Now that'll all go in there. Yeah! Okay! We are getting there, guys. Right, let's just have a look. So, yeah, we've still got, like, one more little load to do, and then we're just about done. Okay, so, up here, we need a slabberoo, and then one final water source, and then we're good. Okay, so let's just pop up here. Let's do this, and then water source. Just make sure it won't flow anywhere. No, it won't. There we go. Okay, fantastic. That should be it, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just grab all of the rubbish out of the hopper here. And now, whenever the kelp comes into play, it should just automatically get bone mealed, right? Okay, let's just have a look. Does that have anything in there? No. Does this even compost? Yes, it does. Okay, nice one. So, I'll tell you what. Just for a little bit of a test, let's just give it a go. Okay, here we go. Hi-ya! Ah, darn it. Oh, man, this is going to take some precision. Oh! It kind of made it, but I'm trying to get it in the water. Yeah! Oh, darn it! Alright, how's it going? Yeah, it is composting. Brilliant. The only thing is, I'm well aware of the fact that kelp isn't really a great compostable resource, but it's still going to do the job. It will still get us a bunch of bone meal. Look at that, guys. We've got 3 stacks here. So, we've still got one final source of bone meal that we can do here, my friends, and that is, of course, our nano farm, okay? So, let's get up to it, or maybe let's dig to it. Alrighty guys, so in this particular case, it isn't actually as big of a distance as I first thought it would be, so I think just a hopper line would work quite nicely. Otherwise, we'd have to use like dispensers and water lines and all that kind of stuff, so I've decided to go for the easy way of doing this thing, okay? So, obviously, what we need to start off with is the item filters. Alrighty guys, so I've just switched where the item filter was located. It was on this side, but I switched it to this side because it just makes more sense, and here is the hopper line, and what I'm hoping will happen is that only ever, you know, seeds will wind up coming through here, okay? So, it seems to be going well so far. Is this thing starting to fill up? Yes, it is. Okay. So far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. So far, so good. You love to see it. And it doesn't appear that the redstone for the nano farm is interfering with this either, which is absolutely fantastic. So, let's go ahead and put all of the seeds back in there. And in fact, to tell you the truth, let's try this. Okay, cool. That's good to know. That's good to know because, you know, then the potatoes and the carrots and the wheat will not get processed because those things, they're useful for breeding and, you know, food sources, you know, golden carrots and carrots, potatoes, baked potatoes, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, this is great. I love the fact that we've only got, you know, only got seeds coming out of here. That is fantastic. That's the exact intended effect. So, yeah, no matter what, guys, we're always going to have at least some source of bone meal, okay? I, for one, am very, very happy that we finally undertaken that. So, yeah, that's like a bone meal mega farm, isn't it, guys? What other sources of bone meal could there be? I mean, sadly, bamboo, as far as I know, cannot be composted. So, yeah. If it could be, then you bet your sweet butt I would go ahead and connect this up. But bamboo is a good fuel source, so maybe we could use it for an auto smelter, right? That'd be a cool idea. Just have an item filter coming off of the chest, wherever it is. And then, yeah, we could have an auto smelter down here. Maybe we, like, chuck it over here because, you know, we've got this kelp area to go as well. Alright, guys, so the next thing we're going to do is try to make the super smelter. This is an array of 16 furnaces here, and we're going to be using a combination of hoppers and minecart rails to both fuel this thing and also make an entry chute for anything that we may want to smelt. So I'll tell you what, let's start off by doing the whole, you know, grabbing the bamboo and putting it in as a furnace fuel source, right? The hoppers going into the back of a furnace will always go into the fuel slot, okay? So, let's go ahead and try and get out of here. And then what we need to do is go to the end here. We need to place in a redstone rail that's powered, or a powered rail more to the point, so the minecart can go back and forth, basically. So, let's do that, and then do that, and that's now powered, and then all we need to do is grab the regular rails, and then just do it all the way along the top here, making sure we don't miss any out. Okay, and then so far, so good. Wait, what's this all about? Oh, that's something else. Should probably not, like, break into other things, huh? That'll be a good idea. But anyways, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Now, all we need to do is connect it to this. Now, what we need to do here is make a minecart loader. The design I'm going to be using is from Izuma Void, from his old Redstone Advent Calendar from several years back. So, let me go ahead and try to learn it, and then I'll be back with you. We are really going down into the bedrock here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having to work my redstone around the bedrock layer. Definitely not something I would recommend you guys do in your own personal worlds, but you know what? Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so what we're gonna do to start off here, my friends, is we are going to begin by making this hopper go into this block right here. Okay, so if we just pop back here and we do a little bit of that, okay, that's looking pretty cool. So the next thing we need to do is start placing in the rails, and hopefully that won't be too difficult, because as far as I know, we need to put down an activator rail. Where are they? There they are. We need to put down an activator. Oh, we need to do this first. Do that. There we go. Okay, and then do that, and then have the rail come out. Okay, I get you now. I get you. Right. This is actually incredible. Oh my gosh, this is so crowded, guys. It's unbelievable. Okay, so that doesn't have to be a detector rail. That could be just, you know, regular rails going off to the place where we need it to go off to, which is over in this direction, okay? So, I tell you what, let's have it go, like, through the wall and then round. Oh my goodness, this whole maintenance shaft business is all getting in the way here, isn't it? Oh, goodness me. So much stuff going on. But there we go. That should be enough. Coolio. Good to see. Right, so... what? That updated? Alrighty guys, so as you can see we have a comparator coming out of the activator rail there, or detector rail there. I always get those two mixed up. The detector rail, we have it on subtract mode with another comparator facing into it, and then we have a hopper just pointing nowhere. And apparently this is going to allow us to control what needs to go into the minecart, or how much needs to go into the minecart before it is sent off. Okay, alright, so apparently the next thing we need to do is place in a block with a redstone torch on the side, and then the sticky piston can go on top, which of course will require a block. There we go. Alright folks, and as far as I know, that is actually it in terms of the minecart loading system, so let's go ahead and put it in. Okay, that's now loading up. I have gone ahead and completely filled up this hopper with bamboo, so as this thing gets filled, I might go ahead and speed it up a little bit. There we go. Speed it up a little bit. Bada bada ba. Bada bing bada boom. Fill it up. Okay. And once it is fully full, it should go along. Okay. So in a little bit here. Right. That should be it. It's full. It should have gone. Why did it not go? Oh, okay. So interestingly, me going ahead and emptying out this thing seemed to have done it. Okay, well anyways, let's get you sent off. And what should happen is all of these things should slowly but surely wind up being powered. And oh boy, that's going incredibly slow. That's not ideal. The only thing is if I put powered rails on top of this thing, it would go ahead and lock the hoppers. Ah, darn it. Okay, I'm not really entirely sure what I can do here. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it another bit of a test. Okay, so this thing is now entirely full. If I was to take this out... Ah, that does the job. Okay, I think I'm going to need another bit of powered rail down here, though, because, yeah, that's just not cutting the mustard, is it? Alright, well, if we were to go ahead and maybe put one, let's say, here. Okay, then that should be good, question mark. Alright, do that, and then powered rail, boop, there we go. Okay, cool. That should be enough. How's it looking? It's got stuck again. I think we might need to extend this powered rail maybe a couple blocks or so. Alrighty, so far so good. Keep on going there, little buddy. It should come all the way back down, and it has. And then it fills itself back up again. And it should wind up popping itself off any time now. The only thing is it doesn't like fully load up. So I'm not entirely sure what to do about that one. But anyways, yep, that's going through nicely. Yeah, awesome. Okay, you see the thing is I don't actually think we need all of this in here. I'm pretty sure we could just get away with leaving that to go, you know? Because we just need it to keep going and going and going. As long as it's got at least some in there, I think we'll be okay, honestly. Alrighty guys, so check it out. We're going to be using yet another hopper minecart line to fill this thing. Now, one thing I'm just going to have to deal with is the fact that this first furnace here will always be the one that has dried kelp in it, because, you know, that's where it drops onto, isn't it? So, I don't really have too much of an issue with that, if I'm honest with you. All we need to do is try to make ourselves like a nice minecart loading station thing, or... Oh, do you know what? Maybe if we just... I think I'm overcomplicating this. Maybe if I just like pop back here, this could be where we have the minecart go in. So we put a chest here, and then that goes into a minecart, and then off it goes, right? Nice and simple. I don't think we need to overcomplicate this. I really, really don't. Alrighty, guys. So as far as I know, I think we've got this thing up and running. The minecart rail now goes all the way up to this. This is the input chest for anything that we may want to have smelted. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and let's go randomly put some of these things in here. There we go. And then all we need to do is get the actual minecart hopper itself and place it down. So let's place it down on this end, just so it can set itself going. Ha! Ha! Hiya! There we go. Off you go. And yeah, that should start picking various things up. It will just constantly go back and forth. But oh my gosh, look at that. It worked! Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so all we need to do is get some output chests going, and then that's literally it. We are done. And here we go, guys. Nice, simple output chest. I've got the hoppers. All we need to do is get them all placed in. So, yep, that's looking pretty darn good. Got ourselves a bunch of kelp going on there. And then all we need to do is place all of these ones in. And then we have an array of 16 furnaces. 16 furnaces. Oh, baby, that is absolutely beautiful. So we now have a fully automatic super smelter. Well, it's not a super smelter because it's not like insanely blazingly fast, but it will always be automatically fueled by the bamboo that we have inside of here. So do you know what? I would call that a major success in my book. So tell you what, maybe we chuck some stuff in there to actually smelt up. What do we have? Maybe we could smelt up a whole bunch of stone in here. What do we guys think about that? Whoop! There we go, because smooth stone is always a really cool thing to have going, isn't it? Yeah, so let's pop down here. Yeah! Looking good, baby! Looking good! Ah, the only thing is, it's not doing those ones over there. Oh, it got a little bit further this time. I guess as it continues to fill up, I guess then it'll be okay? Yeah, these last two are kind of getting not loved. Alright, guys, so I think we're just about ready to go. Oh my gosh, do we have a lot of redstone stuffs going down here or what? Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can't get this thing up and running. So the minecart needs to go right there. Okay, it's picking stuff up. Absolutely fantastic. Now, there's only one stack of items inside of this thing, so it should only take one stack of items in order for this thing to actually go. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. And will it get going any second now? Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, and then it'll go all the way along and power every single one. It worked. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wait. What happened there? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God, that's catastrophic. Oh, God, there's water. And for the final time, ladies and gentlemen, this should have fixed it. It should have fixed it. Come on, baby. Let's have this thing. So, speed it up, speed it up. Da, 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 da. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. How much do you actually need to go? Should be any second now, and then off you go. Okay, nicely powered. And powers every single one of those things. Go back and forth. Hopefully, it doesn't get caught anymore. Nope, it doesn't. It seems to go in perfectly. Brilliant. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go and fill it up entirely for now. And then, yeah, we'll be good to go. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Guys, we have a mega bone meal farm and a mega super smelter here. Oh, absolutely fantastic, man. Oh, am I happy to have all of this stuff going. Oh, my goodness. I really, really am as well. Oh, absolutely fantastic. All right, guys. Well, that is indeed going to wrap it up for today's episode. I could probably get away with barring this off, actually. There we go. Yeah. I mean, it looks incredibly ugly under here, but I think we might wind up trying to dress it up at some point. But for now, yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with it. So, ladies and gents, that will wrap it up for today's episode. Let's grab the comment question of the video, which comes from All Know About Team Soul. Bro, will you be playing Hermitcraft Season 7? I am well aware that I have answered this before, but since a lot of the Hermits have just ended their Season 6, and, you know, there's all the Season 7 hype going on, I just thought I'd take this opportunity to remind you guys that no, I will not be taking part in Hermitcraft Season 7. I am still a Hermit. I am still part of the group, and you know, you might see me in events here and there, but I will be staying away from the vanilla Hermitcraft Season 7 server because of many reasons. A lot of you guys will know the reasons why, but for those of you guys unaware, I've always had a historic problem with having two, in air quotes, main vanilla Minecraft series on my channel. So since Python Plays Minecraft and my single player content has always done better for me, I thought it would be in my best interests that we go ahead and continue Python Plays Minecraft. And more to the point, I want to stick to my word about this being the world that I play on, okay? So, yeah, I just want to stick to my word. I want to focus all of my creative energy on one proper world, and the proper world being Python Plays Minecraft. So, yeah, guys, and I will say this as well. I've said it many times before. I've got absolutely no problems with any of the Hermits at all. There's no drama going on. This is a decision that I've made on my own behalf. You know, there's nothing going on behind the scenes. Don't read too much into it. It's just a case of me wanting to focus on other projects, okay? It's as simple as that. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully that does address it. Guys, that will wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's very redstone technical episode, please do be sure to drop a like rating. I very much appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to ding that bell if you guys don't want to miss out on future content. But for now, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.